Hey everyone, and welcome back to the podcast. I'm Mark, and as always, I'm joined by the insightful Jenny.
Hello, Mark. Always a pleasure to be here, especially when we're diving into some fascinating tech. And today, we're talking Zixi, right? At the NAB show 2025, no less.
That's right, Zixi. Those folks making some seriously cool waves in the live video streaming space. I've been following them for a while, and their showcase at NAB was, well, impressive, to say the least.
Okay, so for our listeners who might not be familiar, what's the big deal with Zixi? What problems are they trying to solve?
Great question. Think about live broadcasts, like sports events or news. Traditionally, getting that video from the venue to your screen involves satellites or dedicated fiber optic lines. Expensive, complex, and not very flexible.
Right, and I imagine setting all that up for every single event is a logistical nightmare.
Exactly. Zixi's whole thing is using regular internet connections, IP networks, to deliver that same, or even better times, quality of live video. It's kind of like, you know when you stream Netflix, but on a professional, broadcast-grade level?
Okay, I'm with you. So it's like upgrading from a private jet to a super fast, reliable commercial airline?
I like that analogy. And they're claiming some pretty big cost savings, like 50 to 70% reduction in total cost of ownership, which, in the broadcasting world, that's a asterisk lot ton of money.
That does sound significant. But how? Is it just about avoiding satellite fees?
It's a combination of factors. Less specialized hardware, more efficient use of bandwidth, and the ability to use cloud-based infrastructure. They've got this whole system set up to optimize things, even with 4K HDR video, which is data heavy.
Okay, so they had four main areas they were showcasing at NAB, right? Content contribution, satellite augmentation, B2B, and D2C distribution. Which one stood out to you most?
For me, it was the content contribution. Seeing how they're streamlining the process of getting the raw video from the source. That's where it all starts. They talked about how Sinclair Broadcasting, a asterisk huge times media group, migrated a ton of their local stations to Zixi's cloud pipeline.
Sinclair! I've definitely heard of them. What was their experience?
Well, according to the case study, they saved something like 12 hours per week on manual tasks. And, get this, they're claiming savings of around $30 million asterisk year by moving away from satellite leases.
Wow, those are some serious numbers. So, it's not just about the tech itself, but also the real-world impact it's having on these big companies.
Precisely. And it's not just Sinclair. Zixi's partnering with other tech companies too. One that caught my eye was Magnifi.ai.
Oh, I think I saw something about that. They're doing AI-powered highlight clipping, right?
Yeah. So imagine you're broadcasting a football game. Magnifi.ai. I can automatically identify key plays, touchdowns, interceptions, and create short clips for social media or replays. It's using AI to do what used to be a very manual, time-consuming process.
That makes perfect sense. It's all about speed and efficiency, getting those highlights out to viewers as quickly as possible. And that plays into Zixi's strengths, I imagine?
Absolutely. It's about the whole ecosystem. Zixi handles the reliable, high-quality video transport, and then partners like Magnifi.ai add these extra layers of functionality on top.
So it's like building blocks. Zixi is the foundation, and then you can add other tools and services as needed.
Exactly. It's a modular approach. And that flexibility is key, because every broadcaster has different needs.
Looking ahead, what are your thoughts? Where is all this going?
Well, I think it's safe to say that this shift towards IP-based live video is only going to accelerate. It's just more efficient, more flexible, and more cost-effective in the long run.
And I imagine the AI integration will continue to evolve too. We'll probably see even more automation and smarter ways of processing video.
Oh, definitely. Think about things like automated quality control, real-time error correction. Ooh, the possibilities are pretty vast. And Zixi's making it happen. It's an exciting time to be in this industry.
I agree. It's amazing to see how technology is constantly reshaping how we experience live events. Thanks for breaking it all down, Mark.
My pleasure, Jenny. Always fun to nerd out about this stuff. And to our listeners, thanks for joining us. We'll be back next week with more tech explorations.
See you then.